Hey everyone, and welcome to group break number 414. Today we have the full 12 box case of Upper Deck Series 2 Hobby from 2022 or 2023-24, sorry. Really looking forward to this. So far our cases have kind of been hopefully this one kind of, changes that trend a little bit. So here we go. 31 team random, as just with the half case. Chicago will be a free team that'll be randomed off at the end of the break, with all the Bedard cards being randomed off separately as well. So yeah, anyways, 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Good luck. Go ahead and switch over to the team random screen here. So 3 times on the names. And again, we will have more Series 2 breaks next week as well. Probably some Parkhurst Champions. I'm really looking forward to that. But once, twice, 3rd time. Move over to here. Paste it in. Teams. And Chicago is pulled off to the side as a free team. And 3 times. Once, twice, 3rd time. Arizona on top, Carolina on the bottom. It's like an inverse of the NHL standings almost. All right, here are your teams. Steven, you have the Arizona Coyotes, Riley with the Leafs, Paul with the Habs, Kale with the Flames, Doug with the Canucks, Brandon with the Senators, Rick with the Kraken, Harris with the Oilers, Henry with the Kings, Walter with the Stars, Steven with the Sharks, Mike with the Wild, Kyle with the Vegas Golden Knights, Kale with the Nashville Predators, Robert with the Buffalo Sabres, Andre with the Philadelphia Flyers, Rick with the Pittsburgh Penguins, Bill with the Blue Jackets, Brandon with the Jets, Albert with the Red Wings, Raymond with the Ducks, Paul with the Blues, Brent with the Islanders, Brandon with the Capitals, Henry with the Devils, Bill with the Avs, Kyle with the Panthers, Chris with the Rangers, Mark with the Bruins, Brandon with the Lightning, and Eileen with the Hurricanes. I mean, hey, Bill, you're getting cards. Columbus in this is like, you're actually going to get a lot of stuff. That's one of my favorite parts of this product. Is it going to be the best stuff? No. But you're going to get stuff. It's like you would have probably rather had the Oilers. But yeah, it's always really funny when teams that like you historically don't want kind of become like, well, I don't mind them. All right, I'm just gonna double check the names here, make sure everyone is good. Oh, you got Colorado and Columbus. Right, yeah, Pittsburgh for Rick. Andre with the Flyers. All right, that looks good. With the Blues and the Habs. That looks also correct. Beautiful. Yeah, fun night of breaks here. Honestly, just looking forward to it. All right. Here we go. Let's get into the case again. Fully sealed. The tape this year isn't as sticky as it usually is, but we're good there. Bottom, we're going to open up from the bottom just because it is much easier to get the boxes out. So, all right, here we go. Slice, slice, middle. First box down. I even opened it the right direction too today. All right, that is 12 boxes. And here we go. let's just get right into it. No point in waiting around. Let's start the Connor train. Again, if we do happen to get a really high valued Bedard, that's going to be one of the most nerve-wracking randoms of everybody's life. So hopefully we do that. Would be nice. All right, let's put those there. Pack one. Let's get into the break. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully we pull something really cool. Larkin. Black and white canvas of Giroux and Matthew Nyes on the portraits. I got rid of my decoys. 1 second. Makes it so much easier to pick the cards up. Yeah, I like the new mat's so nice because just can slide stuff around easier. Have more room. There's so much more room for activities. Hellebuck, Panarin, and a Poitras for the Bruins. Good start. I'd say Bruins are probably, in terms of like quantity and quality, one of the next best teams to get. Obviously, Anaheim with Mintyukov and Carlson is also very good. Columbus is a pure quantity play. They got a couple quality players, but Kopitar, Teravainen, and Kasper. Panarin, Fraser Minton. You know what? We'll put him over here. And Jason Robertson on the outburst. Jason Robertson on the outburst. Monster Season of McDavid. We got Stützle and we got Peltier. Yeah, some of the packages from the breaks last week were nuts. Instinctive of Kakinen, Nick Sweeney, and the Maple Leafs, Matt Murray. Makar, Jamie Benn, and Walker Dewar. Got the St. Pat's Leafs jerseys. A lot of people upset about them this year. Dazzlers of Panarin, Director of Boards of Foligno, and Hammond Actel. I mean, honestly, I think it just depends on how many you have. I don't know. I haven't sent cards into PSA in a while, and honestly, I've never done it by myself. I've always done it through other people. Yeah, if you send it in by yourself, you know that it's gonna be your own order type of thing. So, but it might end up being a little bit more expensive. So, you're also waiting another month. Sorokin, Barry, and Zegras. But yeah, like if it's just personal stuff, I mean, you can, and like you're not worried about the time, then fine. But yeah, I don't think it's directly PSA. Carter Hart on the Deep Roots Purple, Tim Stützle, and Connor Zary. Wow, what a good first box. Minton, Zary, and Poitras. I can't remember if it's exactly like if it's PSA themselves that are there. I think it's like a representative of them type of thing. So like an affiliate more so than the actual company, but I'm not 100% certain. Gibson, Crosby, and Edvinson. Josh Brown, LaFerriere, really good Young Gun box, and Matt Murray on the canvas. So, really good Young Guns in that box. overall. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just like if you send them in yourself, you know it's your order and stuff, and you can track it easier. I mean, I think they do them separate orders as well, but I honestly I've never done it through the show. I've only done it myself. Like, and well, I did it at the back in like 2014. I did some with Beckett in the Toronto show, but they were like actually on site there, so it's a little bit different. Yeah, I want to send some stuff in for grading soon. Yeah, I think it's PSA Canada that'll be at the show in a month here. So, I think there's Bill. You're in a couple of the local groups, I think, right? And I think some of them might do stuff, like might do group submissions. But yeah. Jason Robertson, Ty Cartier on the fluorescence. That's one of the good ones to get. I would say like, I mean, doing it yourself, you can just kind of track it, which I prefer, especially depending on the value of the cards you're sending in, right? Tage Thompson on the Sabres one, but yeah, that is unfortunately something that I'm not the biggest expert in. I have not done that. I might do it soon, but Husso, Keller, and Beecher. I love how slidey these mats are. Oh, I'm so happy that we have like big mats now. So much nicer. Gustafson on the sparkles, Beniers, and Gwinnett. But yeah, I would. It's one of those just like, I would personally, if I'm doing it, I'm gonna send it myself. I just like having, knowing that it's me sending it in and stuff. Hart for the Flyers, Stamkos for the Bolts, Wolf for the Flames. The one thing is getting someone to help you walk you through them would be good, but yeah. I'm probably going to be like a couple months off of sending some stuff in. I've got like, I'm still, I think you saw the photo of my absolute mess of a collection, and I'm still going through it. So Sveshnikov, Kaprizov, and Andre. And trying to figure out what I want to get graded and what I don't. And figuring out the cost, and then seeing if there's stuff from, the work stuff that's going to need to go in that as well. So director of boards of Delorier, Tom Wilson, and Brent Burns. Because we had, I think, a couple of our Bedards from our singles cases turned out pretty nice. I think one of them's for sure. One of them should grade out really well, but we have Jason Robertson, Matt Murray, and Cole Caulfield. We'll put Cole Caulfield up there. But yeah, at some point, I want to start getting like regular PSA orders going, because I'm just helping people out. I know a couple people that do that as well. But Glaring of Kadri for the Flames. Yeah. Keller and Gutman. My cat's got zoomies outside, I think. I just heard one of her toys go off. Watson, Ty Cartier, and Matthew Tkachuk. I don't know why I put the Glarings up there. They're rare. They just don't sell. Actually, I think they're more common in tins from what I've seen. Uh-oh. Well, that Chicago random all of a sudden is going to be pretty spicy, because that's a Korchinski Young Guns exclusives. That is a Korchinski Young Guns exclusives, 8 of 100. That's going to be a random for someone who gets Chicago at the end of the break outside of Bedard cards. So that's pretty spicy. Kempa and Raphael Lavoie. Great pack. He'll go there. If we put Cartier there, we put Lavoie there. Yeah, definitely figuring out what grades well is also the other thing. I forget who does it. There's like the one group that does it locally that I think is pretty good. Bennington, Couture, and Coronado that like I know a lot of people do their stuff with, but yeah. The thing with like again, anytime you do group submissions, Reeves, Engel, and Lindholm. Lindholm's for the Flames. Anytime you do group submissions and there's like really common cards in there, it can be kind of like a little bit tough to figure out whose is whose. I don't know if they've improved on it, but like in years past when people did like Prism basketball, for example, I knew people that would literally look at the dots and like match them up after with scans because one was like slightly different centering. But yeah, hey, good start. Korchinski, Young Guns exclusive, some good Young Guns, good fluorescence. I like this start. I've got some oddball cards that I need to grade too is my problem. Like I have like a Wheaties card from I forget one. Honestly, I need to find it again, but it's old and it's like kind of like a cutout thing, so I got some weird cards in my collection. Ooh, we got our Outburst Young Guns. Kaprizov with a Lucas Condota, and man, this guy just like haunts us. Hammond Actel. Outburst Silver. Not who you want to pull there, but when you get the Korchinski Young Guns exclusives, you take that. Those are Young Guns exclusives are really tough pulls this year compared to previous years, so be happy when you pull one, especially when you pull a good name. McDavid, McEwen, and Shellman. Matthews on the PC Sparkles. Man, we pulled this canvas a lot. Patterson and Nuge, Vancouver and Edmonton. I believe 2 different people had them. Harris and Doug. Yep. And then Afanaseyev. So pretty big random at the end. Like guaranteed to be a big random because now the Bedard cards are good, but you actually might want the Chicago spot more than you want some of the Bedards. Ooh, speaking of Bedards, Olmark with a Bedard and Leo Carlson. So this is a random between Anaheim and Chicago. It will go to whoever gets that, and if it's Chicago, it gets lumped into Chicago's lot. So, and if we get 2, both sides will get 1 as per usual. Wade Redden, we just pulled this in the last break. That is for the Senators. So that Chicago random at the end could be real spicy. Real spicy. Kyrou for the Blues. Grubauer on the black and white for the Kraken, and Askarov for the Predators. But yeah, I think my next grading stuff I might do SGC even. I like their slabs better for like PC stuff. Vejmelka for the Yotes, Blake Wheeler, and Hunter Shepard. Like I have an SGC Tallboy beside me that like they have kind of, I don't know what it is. It's just like black paper or foam or something around the card, and I just think it looks cool. Ovechkin, Kesselring for the Yotes, Konechny for the Flyers. I'll but yeah, I'm curious to see what like how many cards I actually have that I want to get graded. Skinner for the Oilers, Marner for the Leafs, and Keller for the Yotes. The other thing is like base Young Guns. I've looked at getting them graded, and the cost of grading them versus just buying a PSA 10 is just not worth it sometimes. So Horvat for the Islanders, Kyle Connor, and Hugh McGing for the St. Louis Blues. Svetch on the Sparkles, Reichel, and Cole McWard. The thing with grading is that you need those like the card savers too. We got a highlighters of Phil, the Thrill Kessel, Bo Horvat, and Tristan Luneau. I think it's Luneau. Kessel for Vegas. I think the like rubber smell from the mats is finally gone in here. So one thing about getting new like desk pads or like mouse pads is that smell can sometimes be a little bit dank for a few days. Sogard, Vasilevsky, Patera. Well, 3 boxes in. The Bedard random spicy, but that's because there's no Bedard, which is kind of funny. So, yeah, that's exactly my thought as well on that. I don't know how people package them for sending off, because that's my big thing. I bought a pack of them because I was gonna send some stuff in to get graded a long time ago, and I don't know where that stuff is now, but it's in a box. Yeah, I always get a little bit. I like it. When you have them in a card inside them, you can tell that they'll be fine. It's just, patch cards is where I get a little bit worried with them. But I think, I don't know, Barzell, Marchand, and Edvinson. I think like patch cards, can you still top load, or are they still require card savers? Dazzlers of Kairu with an Instinctive Kachekov and Lorai. We'll put him over there. Thin cards I get. It's like the thicker cards that just kind of like, I don't really want that in a card saver. Gibson, Radish, Levi. Kevin, have you done a ton of grading, or? Another yellow highlighters. This one's Ovechkin for the Capitals. That one's solid. Matthews, and there he is. There's Connor Bedard. So early is good. This one has, and just that same little edge roll up there, if we're being picky, like an edge side. So not a bad Bedard. This is also YG1. Get this out just in case we have 2. And another stand. And that end random. Boy, that's going to be spicy. Gonna be spicy. Yeah, really nice pack. I found that like the Bedard packs for some reason seem to be loaded all the time. I don't know what it is. Jack Hughes, Sagan, the Nuge. Also, how's the autofocus? Is it better? It looks like it's better just from my quick glances. There's some issues sometimes where it struggles, but it's better. I would say, as a whole. Copley, LaFerriere, and, well, I think this means we're probably going to get the Luke Hughes canvas again, but Luke Hughes, Logan Cooley, canvas checklist, another random, add it to the pile. Nice. I wonder how the backdrop will help once we get a backdrop in here. We'll put these like this because we got a chance to get in a second one of those. And again, as per usual with the checklist, the Young Guns checklist random, if we do happen to get, you know, an outburst and the base, we'll random off the better one. Loser will get the worst one type of thing. So fluorescence upcoming. Really good box. Pedersen. Peltier. That's not a bad one to get. And Peltier. Lots of P's in that pack. 3 P's in a pack. So good fluorescences. Honestly, like really good box. So far, pretty good case too. You always take a Young Guns exclusives. One Bedard this early on is good to see. Carrick, Kraus, and Pusha? Pieta? Pieta? Maybe Pieta? I should have looked up the name between breaks. Ecliptic of Sutzla, Sonny Milano, and Walker Dewar. Pedersen, Jackson Lacombe, and Cam Fowler on the Outburst Silver. 2 to go. McDavid on the Monster Season, Kopitar, and Jason Robertson. Sorokin, John Ludwig, and Dawson Mercer. That's another good box. We're at what? I'd say 3 pretty good boxes so far. Yeah, I know there's going to be times where the focus kind of messes up, and that's fine. Just making sure it's better. Oh, I'm going to shrink the insert sacks down here too. 1 second. 1 second. Let me go ahead and I'll put the team view back up. Again, if you're waiting for the chronology break, that will be in about, half an hour, something like that. 45 minutes. Somewhere's in that ballpark, so. Probably closer to 45 minutes. So like 6:15-ish, I would say, is a good target time for that. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Makar, Brian Rust, and, well, there's Bedard number 2. This time his portrait's not quite as highly valued as it was at release, but hey, still nice. Put that in the Bedard random pile. Sveshnikov, Amberson, and Philip Deneau. I dunno. Monster Season of McDavid with a Gustafson and a Forster. I do wish the Monster Seasons were more like game action photos. Toffoli, Del Gaizo, and Mo Sider. When you're at the Christmas tree farm and you're thirsty, you always ask for Mo cider. Samsonov for the Leafs. The Nuge for the Oilers with a Matty Nice on the honor roll. I think I mentioned this in the last break and I haven't yet. If you're watching at this point and are looking for individual singles, we have singles from our actual like singles case breaks that are available in store. Obviously this is for the group break, but we should have most of the stuff for now. So Matthews for Leafs, Deep Roots of Letang, and a Bobby McMahon. Delorier, Knashko, and Trevor Zegras. I don't think they can. It's really hard to make up points at this slate. Pasternak, Forsberg, and Kopanen. And I think the baseline between Seelovs and DeSmith should be fine. The Canucks are actually a really solid defensive team, and their schedule is fairly light while he's out. So, Kimpa, Merzlikins, and Hardy, Ham, and Actel. It's really hard to make up that amount of points this late in the season. Because essentially every game that the Oilers lose is a huge benefit to the Canucks. So, Foligno, Kadri, and Scheifele. It's doable, but it would require a really big collapse. And I don't see it happening. Ooh, Monster Season Gold of Mr. McDavid to 153. Oh, you know someone's going to try and get every 97 of 153 for these set. But yeah, these look nice. I like these. I have one in store. A little bit of damage on the one in store, but just the foiling peeled off. There's the 153. There it is. Is that our first numbered? No, it's our second numbered pull. Every loss for the Canucks is good for the Oilers. I mean, yeah, but a loss for the Canucks, Rantanen, and Mintyukov. 8 points this late in the year is so tough to. I think it's 8 points, right? 6 or 8. It's really tough to make up. I had the math on it at one point. It was like the Canucks could play essentially 500 hockey, and the Oilers would have to play like as good as the Canucks did to start the year, and they would still be like they'd still barely squeak it out. Kachuk, Gallagher, and Casper. So yeah, the 3 games in hand though, like you still gotta win them. I'm not saying it's gonna come down to like it's probably gonna come down to they have one game against each other, right? It's pretty much gonna come down to that. Oh yeah. Like I think it might end up coming down to that, but like if the Canucks play, what was it? Like it's gonna be close, but I think it's just too much too late. At this point, because like, you know, the Canucks when Demko's out is like the least worrying stretch. So, but yeah, if the Canucks can keep on picking up a loser point here or there, I mean, as long as they don't choke away leads, they'll be fine. But yeah, I think talent-wise, it's like Edmonton could do it. It's just, again, I don't know what their strength of schedule is like. I know the Canucks' strength of schedule was tougher, but it's dropped down a lot. But, yeah, because like the Oilers have to go on their like the Oilers have to keep on playing at essentially like a 725 point pace to make up the ground right now, assuming the Canucks play like 600 hockey. So It's a little bit more intriguing of a race than the wild card, but like it's pretty much been, I feel like it's kind of been one of those set in stone things. Perico on the exclusives, or sorry, deluxe. 250 for the Blues. It feels kind of like it's, you know, almost a conclusion at this point. Jack Hughes for the Devils and Poitras. So it's going to be a tight race, but I don't know. I have a tough time seeing it. It's really, really tough to make up this much ground this late in the season because every team around this point starts, you know, playing for that loser point. And I think the Canucks hold the tiebreakers in regulation overtime wins, so they like San Jose, or not. Why did I say San Jose? Because it's a Carlson in front of me. Carlson for the Sharks, Aho and Bolduc. It would be like what is it? It is I forget my train of thought already. Man, that's kind of a space out moment. O'Brien, Morella. Ooh, that's a good sign. And there's the Luke Hughes. Luke Hughes, Young Gun Canvas. Come on, focus. Focus. Oh, that's just not going to want to focus. Cool. But yeah, it's close. It's closer than what I thought it was going to be at the start of the season, I'll tell you that much. Because I didn't think the Canucks were going to be anywhere near close to, like, top of the division, let alone league. Anyone that did, I have a monorail to sell them. Demko with a Huberto and a Afinasev. But yeah, it should be interesting. I need to look up the strength of schedules too, because that's a big one. Crosby, Riley, and Artur Silovs. The hopes and dreams. A little bit of a weird edge on the bottom left, and top right still has that roller mark, but I'm sleeving up the Silovs just because I believe in him. Canucks play tonight, right? I think so. Oh, no, they don't. Why did I think they played tonight? I don't know. Toffoli, Schwartz, and Will Cooley. Ooh. Man, I don't know if I want to do that. I like Bouchard. I like my 15 Bouchard guns. Point, Phillip, McDonough. Do I have a Hoglander? But I guess I gotta give you the odds there too. So all right, let's do it. Let's do it, Bill. McDavid, Shesterkin, and Jack Hughes. I have enough Bouchards. Back in the day when I'm just like, I like him. I'm gonna scoop him up just in case he does well on the Oilers. Zegras, Voronkov, and Jeannot. Maroon, Fowler, and Clevin. Now I really need Demko to be healthy. Kachuk, Eichel, and Bolinskis. But I don't know. I think they can still kind of maintain status quo. Samsonov, Kaprizov, Askarov. All right, another box done. That box was quiet. There's a Luke Hughes, but it's not major. Sleeve and top load, please. I'm not a big fan of one touches for standard thickness cards. I actually prefer top loaders. I'm weird, but I prefer them. I've had a couple bad experiences with one touches and standard cards. I had one that got hurt a lot. And it's like, never again, unless it's sitting on my shelf and never moving. Which is really funny. All right, box 8890. Ooh, I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. I will say, I don't know who I want to face in the playoffs between LA, Vegas, and Nashville. Because it's not going to be... The good news is that the Canucks and Oilers can't meet until round 2. The bad news is that... I don't know what happened here. It looks like the glitter from a monster season? Or just mold, but put that to the side. Oh, it's on this pack too. This card. Murphy. I'm just gonna straight like pretty much pitch those cards. So Panarin or Patterson, Barzell, and Forrester. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll have to dig out the B box for Bouchard. I've got everything in like somewhat alphabetical order now. Ooh, oh. That was a wild sway of emotions there from an numbered card. Kupanen to 250. Kopanen for the Bruins. One thing I will say is that the numbered cards in this are actually pretty random this year. Pasternak and Delgado. Yeah, those base cards had something weird on them. I don't think it was on the pack either. McKinnon, Doughty, and Kopanen. Yeah, I'll find my best Bouchard and put that one to the side. Panarin, Billy Sweezy, Michele. I will be interested to see what base Young Guns from the past couple of years of like Series 1 and Series 2 do. Value-wise compared to older years. Because older years, I think they're going to go up a little bit still. But, ooh, we have our clear-cut Young Guns. As I can tell you, it's not Bedard. Kemper. Mason Lowry. All right, let's go. Lowry. Hey. Is it Lowry or Lowry? I think it's... I forget. Good one. Good one. Volatile, but good. Bo Horvat. Where is strength of schedules? Of NHL schedule. There we go. Tankathon has... Yeah, their strength of the schedules remaining are pretty equal, actually. Edmonton's got 3 games against Colorado, and then Canucks have like 2 games against LA and Vegas. It's pretty equal. So, Gaudreau, Larkin. Well, this is a killer box. Here's Bedard number 2. So, Lowry exclusives, or not exclusives, clear cut. But Bedard 2, I think Bedard 2 is slightly better condition than Bedard 1. Slightly better. So that's why I wanted to make sure I noted which one was better. All right. Let me write on this. YG number 2. Hey. It's hard. Like, I know there's people that are just like, oh, you're not freaking out about Bedard. Like, I got someone that mentioned that once. It's like, well, yeah, because it's his base Young Gun. I'm excited, but like, I know I'm gonna pull one in a case on average. So It's like, I've seen him a few times. I need to get rid of the tags. All right, but 2 Bedard Young Guns. Let's go. That random at the end is going to be really good. So we'll have 2 people getting a Young Guns, one person getting a Young Guns exclusives. Carrick, Ottinger, and Marilainen. So all you need is the box with really yucky base cards. Can you imagine if this is an Outburst Bedard Young Gun? What a box. What a box. Kelman, Nashko, Matt Tompkins. Well, at least he's a goalie. But the dream was there. Unfortunately, the dream is dead. McDavid, Jeannot, nice. We still haven't pulled a single base parallel yet. Like or an Easter egg card. And I know people said that they were a little bit more common this year, but I haven't seen that. Vasilevsky, Bolinskis, Thompson. Who is the easiest schedule to end the year? Seattle. Man, if Seattle beat Vegas in regulation in that one game, I actually would have been like, there's a legit chance they pass them in the standings, which would be great content. Everyone should be cheering for non-Vegas teams right now, just for the content. Forsberg, Barzell, and Konechny, because Vegas doesn't look good. I'm sure they'll pull it together, but right now they look pretty rough and pretty weak to like speedy teams. Zuccarello, Logan Thompson, and Solovyov. All right. Well, halfway through the break, we don't have a little bit over halfway through the break. We don't have to worry about pulling another Bedard Young Gun. Pretty good little stand up here. You know what? Let's just shrink these down while we can. All right. Yeah, because the Oilers, I think, have San Jose once, Anaheim once. I don't think, and Buffalo's kind of in that easy tier. I don't think Buffalo's going to be an easy game at this point. I think the Canucks also have Buffalo, and they have Arizona twice. I don't think Arizona is easier. I don't think Vancouver plays San Jose again, though. So the free win's gone. But not quite a free win, but close to. It's kind of wild seeing how bad Chicago... Actually, I'm shocked at how bad Chicago is this year. Yeah, they've had injury problems, but like they've much worse than what I expected. I thought they could have challenged a little bit. But I also wasn't expecting the West to be, or the West to be that weak, or the Central, sorry. Or the Jets to be that weak or strong, and then like other teams to be like weaker. Copley, Philip Forsberg, and Luke Hughes. Crosby, Luke Phillip, Stuart Skinner. The Skinner outburst, I think, does okay, actually. McDavid, Caulfield, Gritty. Let's go. We love Gritty. I still wish they short printed that portrait, so like made it an Easter egg. Markstrom, Teasdale, Daniil Gushin on the Young Gun canvas for the Sharks. Again, I like his game. Think he's got some upside. Bergeron, Sam Bolduc on the fluorescence, and Bobby McMahon on the honor roll. Bobby, he's our man. If he can't do it, McCann, I don't know where I'm going with that. Greer, Werenski and Zach Benson. Yeah, that's the cards just saying, get back to focusing on cards, please. I'm still trying to think like what's on those cards. It's probably just like grease, but Ottinger, Gannett, and Devontae's. Be nice to get the Bedard Dazzlers, and then that's like the quadfecta of Bedard cards to get on like your average case type of thing. Aho, Matthews, Ridley Gregg. Lucas Raymond, Jake Allen, and Lorai again. Good break for Boston. Patterson on the Sparkles, Shen, and Matt Murray. Matt Murray felt like it had stuff on the back for some reason. Pink Dazzlers of Walker Dewar, Caulfield, Morella. And last pack. Frederick with Mangiapane and Owen Beck. All right, on to the 9th box in the break. This one's plastic is a little bit soft. Let's see, how many numbered cards are we at? We're at 1, 3, 4. So we should have 2 numbered cards left. We haven't hit a single retired canvas yet, so we should have one of those. I think one more fluorescence. Leo Carlson Londons. Stuff that we need to hit in the final stretch here. I think Lucas Raymond is a good sign, though, for potentially getting a Bedard Dazzlers. So, fingers crossed. Instinctive of Sorrows, Nugent Hopkins, and Kevin Korchinski. We'll put him up here. Let's do the big guns for now. Pasternak as a bandage ad, Luke Hughes. Ovechkin, Ryan Shea, and Adam Henrique. Merzlikins, Pedersen, and Jack Eichel. Marner, Walker Dewar, and Leve Marilainen for the Senators. I just want to bring this up again. I love the new format. It is so much nicer to open up from like just a mass box opening standpoint, but also from a like usual like casual standpoint. Pizzetta for the Habs, Hellebuck on the clear cut, and Nestorenko. Like so much smoother. It's a lot more fun too because you know more or less what you're gonna get, but there's just like a little bit of difference. Every pack kind of feels a little bit different. So McDavid, Vanacek, Farrell. Curious if we get a pop count. Kucherov, Justin Sertif, and Kubalik. I wonder what the Bedard pop count 1/1 will go for. Jari, Ekblad, Desnoyers. Jason Robertson on the Dazzlers. Konechny, Eberson. And 2 packs to go in this box. And 3/4 of the way through. On to the last break, which will be fun. Brady Tkachuk on the Pink Dazzlers. Tage Thompson and Giroux. Boop, boop, boop. Tage Thompson, Braden Point, Aiden McDonough. All right. Final third. I will say, in the only case that I've pulled 2 Bedards from, we had 2 Leo Carlson, so don't know why he's slacking today. I'm taking it, like, what is that on that? It's got to be like some sort of grease. I don't know. Could you imagine if that was on the Bedard Young Gun? All right, let's go. Let's get something sick here. Come on, let's finish strong. Kaapo Kähkönen, Panarin, Kyrou. Panarin seems like someone who has played on the St. Louis Blues but hasn't, to me. I don't know why. Just like mentally. Philip Gustafson on the Instinctive Gold. Those are 1 in 480 packs. Stützle and Leo Carlson. I don't know what it is, but anytime we get like a good pull in a pack, like a rare pull, you seem to get a good young gun. I don't know what it is, but that's just the way like the cookie is crumbling in this product to me. Maybe just because you remember it more, but Gibson, Yossi, and Marilainen. You know what I'm shocked isn't in here are the MVP color and contours that they typically put into Series 2. Brown, Angle, and hey, for the Coyotes, Logan Cooley on the Young Gun canvas. So the best Young Gun canvases that you could get, I think. Cooley, Hughes, Levi's just left, I think, essentially. Nice one there. That's good too, because then the random on the checklist matters less. Larkin. William Nylander on the clear cut. That's a nice one. And Kucherov. Hellebuck. William Karlsson. And the Dallas Matt Murray. We have Stützle, Duclair, and Ridley Gregg. Panarin, Sweeney, and Jack Quinn. Glaring of Evander Kane. I think this is regular. I don't think it's gold. It's got a chip in it. It looks like it's just the regular. It's got a little chip in the top up there. Stützle and Matt Murray. That was Evander Kane, right? Yes. I still think they kind of like, they just could have done a bit of a different like finish to those, and they would have been a little bit more valuable and cooler. But, you know, that's my thoughts, my take on it. Kakinen, Manthapalo, and Beauvillier. Makar, Draisaitl, Beck. And last pack of this box. This box was, I mean, got the Cooley Young Gun canvas, which is kind of cool. But, you know, on a little bit of something special. Erik Karlsson on the Dazzlers with a Marcus Foligno and a Walker Dewar. All right. 2 boxes to go. Let's go with the middle one. And then might as well just shrink the insert stack down. So 2 Bedards, Ovechkin highlighters. We should still have a retired canvas. I don't think I passed one yet. Unless it's a recently retired player. It's like, oh yeah, that seems like a current player to me. I think we've pretty much got everything. 07 on the box number. Here we go. Population count 500. Nick Suzuki for the Habs. Oh yeah, I guess we should have 2 numbered cards left. Draisaitl, Damon Hunt. Suzuki for the Habs on the pop count. 500. That brings us to 5 numbered cards. And again, you normally get 6 per case. Nice one there, though. Not a good young gun in that one, though. The trend has been broken. Beniers, Rantanen, and Peltier. Although I don't know if that counts as a really rare short print hit. Jakai, Clay Stevenson, and Steve Yzerman. There's our retired canvas. Stevie Y. Philip Grubauer, and what we got here? Todd Harvey on the Program of Excellence Black and White. Don't know who that's going to be. Brock Faber. That's going to be most games played. Why am I feeling like probably San Jose. Okay, 301 games for San Jose. I wouldn't have said San Jose. I knew he played for Edmonton for a little bit, but Harvey for San Jose. Right, I think it was him. It's got to be the right Todd Harvey. There's only one Todd Harvey that really played, but yeah. Yeah, the Steve Yzerman's sick. Cool. He played for the Detroit CompuWare Ambassadors as a minor team. Draisaitl, Kucherov, and hey, there's the second Leo. Let's go. Good break. Really good break here. 2 of the top Young Guns. Good Young Guns exclusives. Our outburst kind of sucked, but good clear cut. Good case. Good case. Good case. Good case. Rantanen on the Ecliptic, DeBrusk, and Svozil. Yeah, really, really fun. So, McCann? Pusha or Patia? Just man, him with Gensel and Kuznetsov has kind of been pretty fire for Carolina. I think this could be the year Carolina does some damage. I mean, they always do damage in the playoffs, but more damage, you know? McDavid, Georgiev, and Kopitar. Like, get to the Stanley Cup final, don't get swept in the conference finals damage. McDavid on the PCs. Svozil. And Michael Granlund for the Penguins on the canvas. Olivier, Backlund, Lacombe. Keller, Bobrovsky, Matty T. That pack opened really weird. Kachuk, Kucherov, and Dufour. And that is box 11. So, pretty good pace to this break. Oh man, there's going to be just enough room to fit all the base cards in. They don't fall. Into this one. I'm going to have to pick up more boxes. All right, final box. I mean, we should have a numbered card in theory. If my math is correct, right? Because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should have one more numbered card. Unless we have like a Fanimation or something, but. Here we go, final box. And then again, after this is group break 415, which is a Chronology Series 2 mixer with some SP game use, some artifacts, some a fun little mixer. Oh, that's a nice box number. Let's go. Here we go. Is that an Outburst Young Guns? It's an Outburst Young Guns. Clayton Keller, Billy Sweezy, Hunter Shepard again. This is the third time we pulled him in it's like, I don't know how many cases. 5 cases, 4 cases. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is the 5th case. And this is the no, this is the 4th case I've opened, right? 2, 3, 4. No, this is the 5th case. And I've pulled him 3 times. What are the odds? Same with Hammond Actel. I pulled him like twice or 3 times. Give me different players, please. I pulled Benson twice, so mind you, I can't complain too much. McDavid, Jeannot, Dufour. So maybe that means we don't get 6 numbered cards this case. Hellebuck, Marchenko, Jackson, Lacombe. Panarin, Ty Cartier, and Yari Curry for the Oilers on the retired canvas. I have a Yari Curry signed jersey that I need to figure out what I want to do with. So I know I'm trying to move to a new place, but I still don't know if I'm going to have room to hang up jerseys. Got a fluorescence, Kemper. Evangelista. So our base fluorescences were actually pretty good. Peltier, Evangelista, Cartier. Pretty good. That checklist is a little bit rough. So McAvoy. Yeah, it's through, there's like a silent auction at work, and so oh, this was an old job. Gaudreau, Nylander and Hugh McIng, and it's like $125 for a signed jersey of Yari Curry, and it's an authentic jersey. Sure, I'll take it. Vasilevsky, Connor Zary, there we go. Another good young gun. Wow, I guess I pulled 2 of him in the case that we got 2 Carlsons and Bedards. But yeah. I had a signed McDavid one at one point, McAvoy, but I moved on from that one just because I knew I wouldn't have space for it, and getting an extra $600 down, or it was more than 600, I think it was more than that. Getting that down deposit on our apartment turned to be a very good idea, just like a better idea. Forsberg, Pettersson. So, and also I didn't like his signature on it. It was like the weird signature. I don't know why it bugged me. There we go. Pettersson Dazzlers. I want this one in the black. That would be so sick. Thompson and Svozil. 3 packs to go. I don't know if we're going to get another numbered card, because we've had pretty good short print stuff in here. Panarin, Spurgeon, and McMahon. So I think because we got an extra Outburst Silver, and then we hit 2 retired canvases and 2 Program of Excellence canvases, we're only going to get 5 numbered cards, would be my guess. Nope, never mind, I'm wrong. Just ignore me. Hurdle on the population count. Pasternak and Zemeskovich. And last pack. Really, really good case, I would say. McKinnon, Malkin, and Luke Hughes. All right. We got a pretty big random to do here, because there's 4 pretty good spots. Well, 3 good spots and 1 So we have, let me list out the hits here, but we'll have 4 randoms to do, essentially. So we'll do canvas, then we'll do Young Guns canvas, then we'll do this one. Again, this one is just strictly between Chicago and Anaheim. Whoever gets that card. Then we have the Bedard stuff, which we have Young Gun 1, Young Gun 2, and Portraits. And also Chicago in there, which, like, hit of the break is Chicago for, I mean, my sakes. Because, again, Bedard cards are cool. The Young Guns are cool. There's just a lot of them. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 randoms. All right. So hold tight here, Van Edmonton. Arizona, New Jersey. Chicago, Anaheim. And the list of Bedard cards is Chicago Blackhawks, Bedard Portraits, Bedard YG number 1, Connor Bedard YG number 2. All right, that was all the Bedard stuff that we hit. Copy this, paste it into here, and the list of teams. Copy this, paste it into here. All right, and then where's our first one? All right, so we're starting with this one, then the canvas checklist, then the Young Guns checklist, then the Chicago random. And then we'll do the recap, and then we'll do the next break. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Team random. All right, 3 times. Once, twice, 3rd time. Vancouver on that guy. That's one that matters the least. All right. Arizona, New Jersey on the Young Gun Canvas checklist. Once, twice, third time. Arizona. Arizona on that guy. This is the Bedard Carlson between Chicago and Anaheim. Once, twice, third time, Anaheim. And Bedard random time. So we got the Chicago Blackhawks, so all Chicago cards, including the Korchinski Young Guns exclusives. The Bedard portraits, the first Young Gun, which is labeled Young Gun 1, and then the second Young Gun, which is labeled Young Gun 2. Once, twice, third time. There's our Bedard order. Honestly, you probably just want the base Bedards, but the Korchinski thing is actually pretty sick. So there we go. And then teams. Pop over to here. Again, all 31 teams, 3 times. Good luck. Once, twice, third time. Arizona, Philadelphia, Islanders, Bruins. Well, Bruins crushed the break. So Arizona gets Bedard Young Gun number 2. I think that's one that's in slightly better condition. Flyers get the portraits. Islanders get Young Guns 1. And then the Boston Bruins end up with Chicago. So Coyotes is Steven. Flyers is Andre. Let me just highlight these so I can see them. Bruins is Mark. Mark, you got a huge package coming your way. And then the Islanders is Brent. So there's all your Bedard stuff. Recap time. Get these all put away. I should just hang on. I'm just gonna write names on this. So Arizona, and then Philly. Philly for the portraits. Islanders on 1. And Arizona on 2. There we go. So yeah, recap time. Bedard cards. 2 portraits, or 2 Young Guns, sorry. Arizona and Islanders get them. 1 portrait, which goes to Philadelphia. And then in terms of other cool stuff that we hit, 3 Outburst Young Guns, but like Shepard's our best one. Shepard, Tompkins, and Hammond Actel. Cool canvas cards. Curry on the retired. Harvey for the Sharks on the Program of Excellence, black and white. Eiserman on the retired. Ovechkin highlighters. Kessel highlighters, and Program of Excellence of Wade Redden for the Senators. 2 really good Young Gun canvases. Both Luke Hughes and Logan Cooley. An Instinctive Gold. These are really rare to pull. Of Philip Gustafson. Numbered cards. We got 6 in total. Pop count 100 or 1,000. Sorry, of Hurdle. Pop count 500 of Suzuki. Koponen honor roll to 250. Parayko to 250, and Monster Season of McDavid to 153. We got 4 fluorescences. They're all pretty good. Evangelista, Peltier, and Cartier. I forget who the 4th one was, but wasn't anyone major. Zary, Carlson, Benson, Poitras, Mintukov, Zary, Poitras. So pretty good overall job on the base Young Guns. Our second best of the break is going to be the Leroy Clear Cut Young Guns. And our hit of the break, which goes to the Boston Bruins. The Korchinski Young Guns exclusive. So yeah, Boston kind of just absolutely crushed this break. Yeah, anyways, that is group break number 414. 415 coming up next.